Okay, so now we will see different type of functions according to argument and return types. First, no argument, no return type. These type of functions we will see here now. First, suppose this is a class ABC1, then void add, this is our function, int a equals to 5, int b equals to 10, int c equals to a plus b, system.out.println c. So what we have done here, we have taken one function, add function, with void keyword. We have taken two values, int a, int b, and then after adding the values, we have printed the value c. Okay, now another class is there, class xyz1, void main. So in second class we have taken void main function. Then abc1 ob equals to new abc1, means we have to create the object for this class because we want to call this function. Okay, so we have taken abc1 class name, then object name equals to new, then class name open close parenthesis. This is our constructor, we will talk about later this one. And then using this object ob dot add function we have called. Okay, so it will call this function first. When we will run the main function, it will call the function add with object ob, and then it will execute the add function, and it will show us the result, suppose 15. Okay, then what is happening here? You see here we have no arguments here. We are not having any parameters here. No argument we are passing from here. This is called actual parameters. Here if we are passing anything here, it is called actual parameters, and this is called formal parameters. So we are not passing any argument, we are not giving any value, and this function is not return any value because it is void, so it is not returning any value. So this type of functions are called no argument, no return type functions. Okay, next, where we are having arguments but no return types. Now you see class abc2 void add int a, int b. We are having two parameters, that is called formal parameters. I have written here int c equals to a plus b, system.out.println c. Okay, so what happened here? It will take two values a and b, it will add, and it will print the result. Now see what main function is doing. Another class xyz2, we are having void main function, and then for abc2 this class we have created one object obj equals to new abc2 open close parenthesis. Now what we are doing, we are sending two values, we are passing two arguments. We are passing, we are calling add functions, obj dot add function. Then we have to pass two integer values, for a and for b, 10 and 20 suppose these values are. So these are called actual parameters, or also known as arguments. 10 and 20, these are arguments we are sending. 10 will be stored in a and b will be stored in b, and then answer will be 30. This is called argument but no return type. You see, we are taking arguments but we are not returning any value, we are printing only. Next one, that is called no argument but return type will be there. So class abc3 int add, because if we are taking void we cannot return any value, so we will take int add. Int a equals to 10, int b equals to 15, because we don't have any arguments here, parameters. So this one we have taken int c equals to a plus b, and then return c. Then if we are taking int here, so integer type value we have to return. So c is integer, here you see c is integer, so it is returning value. Okay, why it is returning value? First we have to call the function, so this function will execute first. So what is this? Void main abc3, that is the class name, abc3 ob equals to new abc3, this is our object ob. Now we are calling object ob dot add, we are calling the function add using object. When we are calling this function, what is happening? It is calling this function, it is executing the value. After execution, c will return the value where? In ob dot add, in this function. So calling a function and called function, two words are there. Calling a function means when we are calling the function, first time we are calling the function. After calling, after execution, when the value is returned to the function, that is called called function. Now it has called already, it has some value now. What is the value? 10 plus 15, that is 25. Now ob dot add is having one value, that is 25. That value we are storing in y, int y, because it is an integer type, we are storing in int y. Now we are printing the value of y. So in this type of function, you see, we don't have arguments but we have parameters, we don't have arguments or parameters, but we have return type. We are having return type, integer type returning it is. That is called no argument and return type. Another one, that is argument is also there and return type is also there. Now you see class ABC4, we have arguments or parameters. C equals to A plus B, return C. And here we are taking two values. Using scanner class also we can take, but directly also we are taking here int X, int Y. That we have created object obj. What type of object it is? ABC4 type, this class type object. Now again we are calling the function add function with two values X and Y. We have to send two values, X should be integer, Y should be integer. We are sending the value and X will be stored in A and Y will be stored in B. Then it will give us the result. Suppose for example X is 10 and Y is 20. Then what will happen? It will return what value? It will return 30. Where it will store? In object.add. Here it will store. Now the value of obj.add xy, the value of this one is 30, suppose. Then this 30 value we will store in P and we will print the value P. That is called argument and return type. And this type of programming is called call by value programming. Okay. So this is simply four types we are having: no argument, no return type, then argument, no return type, no argument return type, and argument and return type. This type of programs we will do. Another type of programs, if we want to divide our function into two parts, we can divide. One is pure function and one is impure function. What is pure function? In pure function, the function does not change the state of an object or values. Whatever values we will give, it will not change. For example, void display. Here we are displaying hello. So nothing it is doing, only it is printing. It is not changing any value. Similarly, void ABC int A equals to 5, system.out.println A. We have taken a value A equals to 5 and we have printed that. We are printing this one. So we are not changing any value. That is called pure function. But when we are changing something, that means here suppose we are adding two values, we are returning some value, means the value of C is changing. That is called impure function. Means any arithmetic operation or any operation if you will do inside a function, that will be called pure function. So here instead of A, if we will write plus plus A, then also it will be impure function because it will change the value of A. So pure function means it does not change the state of the object, and impure function, it changes the state of an object. Okay, that is called impure function.